a lot of us are stuck at home, a lot of folks experiencing anxiety and stress. Why do we go to high carb, high sugary foods to help us manage that stress?
It's really interesting. There's like science to it. So what happens is when we're normally anxious or feeling just down, our serotonin levels tend to be down. So what happens is those carbs and those sugars actually give us a little serotonin spike. So we really are craving it. And we're looking to it as comfort foods where it's actually boosting our mood for temporarily. The thing is, it's very short-lived though. So that's why we don't like to use that as a way of treatment, because then you ever heard of like having a crash, like the sugar crash?
Yeah.
That's what happens. So like you have that initial boost, you're like, oh, I feel great. This donut is good. Like, and then all of a sudden you're like an hour later, you're like, damn, I shouldn't have ate that donut. And then people think about like having the guilt that's associated with it, because some people, if they're trying to lose weight, so not only do you have the crash from just coming down from all that sugar, but then you also have the guilt about what you ate. So that's just no good.
So two questions. One, kind of explain what serotonin is,
Sure.
and then explain what can we do instead of eating all the donuts to
Yes.
help us make sure our serotonin levels are healthy, especially right now during this anxious time.
Right. So serotonin is basically the happy chemical in the brain. So it's the part of, it's one of those, in those transmitters in the brain, the chemicals that help us to feel good, to feel like we're able to manage stressors. It's just really, that's the basic explanation of it is it's just really the happy chemical. And so what happens is that with wanting kind of these cravings and wanting these donuts, it's really just, it's science. It's like, oh, okay, my serotonin levels are low. It's almost like your gas tank is low. My light just came on. Okay, I need to refuel. Oh, there goes a donut. And I'm going to reference donuts a lot because I like donuts. So you're going to hear that a lot.
I think you'll be hard pressed to find anyone who has not had a donut in the last few weeks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you're going to hear me reference that, but it really can be any type of carb. Like it can be bread, it could be cookies, anything.
Waffles. I've been eating a lot of waffles.
Waffle. Oh my God. Yeah. And I had a lot of pancakes. I had pancakes on Saturday. So yeah, so it's basically just, it's almost like we think we need this to refuel. And it's not the healthiest way to refuel. That's the thing. So things that we can do, and I'm doing this myself. I never used to be a person who worked out at home. I just could not do it. I needed motivation of people next to me in a gym. But exercise really is a game changer. Like it really does make a difference. So, and it's a double win. So not only is it helping to boost those serotonin levels, like we ever hear people say that exercise boosts endorphins and it makes you feel good. That's what they're referring to. So it's boosting those happy chemicals in our brain, and then it's making us feel better. So with the exercise, we're not only boosting our mood, but we're also boosting our health, physical health. So if we're trying to kind of battle off this quarantine 15 that everybody's referring to, we can go ahead and exercise so we can fight that. We can rebuke that quarantine 15.
I love that. I love that.
Once again, I'm speaking for myself. I rebuke you. Yes. So that's the thing. Is the exercise is great. Meditation is great. And just doing things to just make yourself feel good. This is the time that we really have to take care of ourselves. As parents or at work, we're always used to kind of running in that cycle and taking care of others or getting these things done or finishing this to-do list. This also is a blessing in terms of it's making us slow down and making us kind of realize what makes us happy. And so if you like watching a certain sitcom and just sitting at home and relaxing and that brings you joy, go ahead and do it. I have people who are getting coloring books, adult coloring books. You will never believe how much help that can do. So just like anything that brings you joy and just peace is really, really important now.